everyone. Oh, we have to get fixed.
Turn off phone speaker. That better? And then you have to turn on your speaker. So I'll turn off my mute. That better?
Can you guys hear us? Technical difficulties. Happy Thursday, guys. Let us know if you can hear us.
Happy Thursday, everyone.
Happy Thursday. I hope you guys are having a great day. As you can see, things are a little bit different today. The three amigos are hanging out in person.
Yep.
And we are here in San Francisco.
Yep. So yeah, we flew down just yesterday. Chris just got here just 30 minutes ago. So that's why we're like a little discombobulated because we're setting up our shop here and getting things going. So can you guys hear us okay? How's everyone out there right now?
Hello.
Okay. Well,
Yep. Okay. Good.
Let's get
no audio. Is it? Actually, can you guys hear? It's audio now?
It's fixed.
Cool. Okay. Cool.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your patience at this rough start, but we're happy to be here today because it is our 100. It's our 111 weekly call. That feels like it should be a lucky number.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Right?
Yeah, it is.
It's a good number. I like.
It's a good number.
Yes. And the topic of the day is the return, and you can see from the top right-hand corner what we're talking about. So it's a very, very good day. It's a beautiful day in the Bay. And hey, you know what? We are in Apple country.
Yeah.
We're in Apple country. So this actually works out perfectly.
Yes. And this one, by the way, so we're all here today because we have been invited to meet with some folks to present UpRock and Rocket AI. And there's a lot of AI companies and funds around here. And so we're really excited to be here because a lot of action is in SF. And we haven't been together to do this in person, all three of us, in a while. So we're really excited to be here. But because of that, also, we do need to get rolling because we have a packed agenda, right, Jen? We do. And we do have a hard stop at 11. So we're going to address some questions. We're going to go over some of the excitement we have. And then we really got to head out to some meetings. So why don't you go ahead and
we'll have a good recap next week. But so bear with us. Here's what we got going on today. We're going to talk about the World Cup report. Because we had a great campaign going on for the last 5 weeks. We'll talk about our first prompt winners, some rocket missions. The next episode in our AI watching series, the next vertical to talk about. And then what sets Rocket apart? And then the big one, the return of Apple. Then a QR code boost. And then some product updates, although the whole thing is a product update, I guess.
Yeah.
And then we're out of here. Unfortunately, no time for Q&A today, but we will get back to your questions next week.
Yep. Now there is one question here.
There is one question that we will address.
Yeah. There was a token drop today. We will address that. So that's one important thing. We're going to also post about it too. But we understand. We just saw it ourselves. We're actually surprised ourselves. We just investigated. We know what happened. So we're going to talk about that too. And then we're going to address it next week as well. But we will bring that up because we don't want to just ignore that. It's very important.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So
yeah.
Okay. Well,
we were so excited to be doing the live stream together, and then some fucking assholes. But anyway,
it was a good day.
It was such a good day.
Yeah. What the actual fuck? But
anyway, can't bring us down.
Yeah.
Can't bring us down.
Never.
Okay. Well, moving on. It is the final whistle, the final call in World Cup is over. First off, guys, congratulations to Spain. It was a wonderful game.
Yeah.
But that also means that our World Cup campaign is also over. And for 40 days, 48 nations were participating in our Country of the Week, and they got double their earnings. For that week, and then we also had a Swarm Cup. There was an uptime challenge for those countries. But we had, let's see. Here's some stats that we have about those contributors. We had almost 25,000 unique contributors that checked in every day throughout the tournament to keep that uptime. Together, that was, and then everyone participating in all those 47 nations that participated in the Country of the Week.
Mm-hmm.
There was almost 7 million hours. Is that right? 7 million hours of combined uptime.
Yep,
during
7
this.
million hours.
Wow. That's pretty wonderful. The days of uptime,
That's awesome.
that's almost 290,000 days of uptime is what it calculates to. That in turn becomes almost 788 years of continuous uptime.
Yeah.
When you put it in that regard, that aspect, it's pretty epic.
Yeah, it is.
The average uptime hours per contributor during that campaign was almost 280 hours.
Awesome.
Now, I want to compare this to the final game of the World Cup because, if people want to get pissed off, that means there was a hell of a lot more uptime than there were shots on goal by Argentina. That is correct.
Yeah. Kick them while they're down. You know what? Somebody's got to kick, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't them,
It
clearly.
wasn't them. I know, and I know I said I was team Argentina, but not even halfway through, I was like, nah, I think I'm team Spain.
Yeah.
Because they really earned that.
They did. They were way
Everybody
more
loves a winning
aggressive.
team.
Yeah.
But no, not just that. They had so many assists. They really
They did play
hard.
aggressive. They played way more aggressive for sure.
It was a great game. But it was also a great campaign, and so thank you everyone who participated. So now the Swarm Cup, the countries that had the top 8 countries with the highest uptime during this campaign would earn their share of the 1 million UPT prize pool. And so those countries are as follows.
Yep.
The United States. Well, we had to win something, right? Brazil, South Korea, Japan, England, Scotland, Germany, Argentina, and Spain. So congratulations to those countries, the contributors in those countries. You're getting a bit of the prize pool.
Cool.
All right. Moving on to, let's see. What's this one is our first prompt challenge. We asked people to share their examples of what is their first prompt for Rocket AI. As you know, we released Rocket AI.
Yep.
And we asked you, what are you gonna ask the doggy?
Yeah, this is interesting because obviously, there's a lot. We're just getting started with Rocket AI, building out new features. The idea of a proactive agent is so new. Actually, most people, I wrote a post about this, are not familiar with how to most people are not good at delegating tasks to even like their fellow human or like to your friend or something, let alone to an AI agent. You don't know what that means. That's why a lot of people who install OpenClaw or Hermes will install it, then all of a sudden like, okay, what do I do with this thing? And then they end up uninstalling or asking a friend how to make sure it's clean uninstall. So a big part of that is how do you build an AI agent that anticipates your needs, that is proactive, that understands what brings meaning into your life, because that's different for everybody, and it gets to know you over time, and instead of a blank slate. So a big part of Rocket needs to guide you to know its features, how it can help you in your life, but also we really want to encourage some of the things that make an agent great versus just a chatbot is that it can actually do actions, it can do things while you sleep. And so this is why we're really promoting this campaign of like, what would you want Rocket to do? And this is an educational thing. So whatever you promote, we want to start reposting those things and getting people to understand, educate others in the community, and how you can best have a amazing, rewarding personal agent experience in your life. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we asked people to share their favorite, share their prompts, and our intern picked his favorites, his top 10.
Mm-hmm.
So we have our top 10 winners, and we shared it on X. I'll put it here on in the chat so you can check it out. If your name is here, you got 100 UPT, and please DM us with your wallet so you can your account so you can get your UPT.
Yeah.
And thanks for the fun prompts.
Cool.
Yeah. Would you guys have any fun ones?
I mean, okay, we have a big one right now. So my dad needs to buy a new truck. And so my brother and I have the task of going out and finding that new truck. And today, that task is an ongoing task because, it's not just a one-day thing. You're kind of like, you want to look at cars.com, maybe Car Guru, Facebook, Craigslist, a bunch of sites, and you want to check them every day. And he has a specific budget and time and what kind of color. And this is very time-consuming. And and also because he tasked us with it. We're basically our dad's IT support too. So, it's like, okay, we got to do this task for him. This is a great example of having a personal agent be able to save you some time. Say, hey, here's a prompt. Why don't you over the whole week, just constantly find really great deals. Here's exactly what we need. You can create a great plan. Most AI can create a great plan, But when it goes out to execute that plan, it starts to break down everywhere. It gets blocked. The internet's hostile. With our dependent and with our community, we can unblock the internet so Rocket can actually go out and get the information and then summarize. And now I can give my dad information, saves me a bunch of time, and also saves my dad a bunch of time. So that's a prompt that we're working on, and that's a recurring task. Yeah.
That's actually perfect because that segues me to the next slide, which is Rocket missions. So if Rocket could do one thing for you every day or every week, what would it be?
Yeah.
So you got to help your dad find a truck.
Yep.
How about you, Chris?
It reads Jesse's messages so that I can pretend I've done that. This is something that isn't even every day. This is like every 5 minutes. Jesse posts. Jesse uses Rocket to take his ideas and write them this long, and I use Rocket to take this long and write them back into this long.
And just give a looking emoji reaction.
Yeah.
Or like a thumbs up.
My agent gives him tickets, and his agent completely deletes them as fast as possible.
No, but actually, I used Rocket this morning. So I don't know. There's something going on at the airport here in San Francisco. Weather's kind of foggy. Surprise. Yeah. But we landed and we sat on the ground, and I was running late and I barely made it here. But I was like, all right, what's the fastest way to get up here? And so Google Maps was giving me one option that was like a bus and a train and something else.
Yeah.
Rocket was like, get on the first BART going north, get off at this station, and you can get in Uber or another rideshare really fast there. And then I asked Rocket, what other rideshares can I get? And Rocket said, well, you could get a Waymo or a Tesla Robotaxi or a Lyft. And I asked Rocket, well, which one would you take? And Rocket said that it thought that the Tesla Robotaxi was super cool. And I was like, hey, are you running on an Elon Musk AI? But then I checked and it wasn't. I actually just really thought that Tesla Robotaxi was cool. So I got the Tesla Robotaxi.
Cool. Yeah. See, it's it's impartial.
Well, but it saved a bunch of time because it did some search, and I'm guessing I'm going to go look later. I'm guessing this is probably driven by like somebody making a Reddit post or something where they were like, the key is to get as far away from the airport as possible, as quickly as possible, so you're not stuck in that mess.
Yeah.
And so that's why it was like, take any northbound train to like the 4th station and get off there, and there's a park and ride, and there's lots of Ubers and other and it worked great.
That's great. Yeah, you got here at a great time.
Yeah.
I was getting a little worried because I was like, oh no, if you're gonna do the route that I usually do, which is just wait at the Uber wait area, that could take a while. But you found out.
No, the first time I did it was like 27 minutes to get an Uber, and it was expensive. And this was much cheaper and faster.
Oh, I actually haven't tried one of those yet. The robo taxis or the little driverless cars.
Yeah, they're all over here in SF. Not as much in Seattle, but we should try it while we're here.
Yeah, we should. Okay, well, now I want to move on to a series that we do here. We've done it for 3 weeks. This is now our 4th, the AI watching series. So this is for our video semantic search. So, when we're sharing, we demoed the video semantic search, started demoing it and sharing it like a month and a half, 2 months ago.
Yeah.
And sometimes in the comments, we had people say, this is awesome. They recognize that it was great, but how would I use this?
Yeah.
And it was all those things where, maybe you just don't realize just how much you already do search video.
Yep.
But now you have an agent that can do it for you, make it faster. And so we're sharing different verticals of video semantic search and how you could use it. Last week was, I believe, was it cooking?
Yeah, cooking.
Before that was finance, or was working out. The first week was travel. Travel's the most obvious one. But here's another one that you could use it for, and that would be finance. Now, this is actually a really great week for that because Jimothy is popping off, right? And so now probably a lot of people, you're seeing Jimothy everywhere.
Yeah.
And probably a lot of people are like, what the hell? Where is this creature?
Yeah.
And you don't know. Jimothy is a raccoon in Ballard, Washington, in Seattle, Washington, Ballard neighborhood that has short spine syndrome. And somebody had shared a video of it last week. And last week I saw that. It was like a week ago. And I was like, oh, this is really funny.
You actually shared it with me before the whole meme.
Here's the thing. I didn't think about a token. I did the same thing with Punch. I did the same thing with Henry. And I thought about a token too late. So I saw it, I shared it. I was, oh, this is cute. The next morning I wake up, it popped off.
Yeah.
And so I think actually this is a great timing for this vertical.
Yeah.
How you would use.
Yeah, because so Rocket could actually watch the videos and describe them And actually, also, once it knows you care about this thing, whatever the thing is, it should proactively go out and find videos and watch them. And everyone can give you a brief, like, hey, another new sighting or whatever it is. Because a lot of what's really compelling and so much rich context comes from video. So this is what, and we are continually indexing a public web of cross ecosystem video from TikTok and Instagram and YouTube. We're doing the top popular channels so that it's just faster for everyone else. Because with one rocket watches, every rocket gets it, which is great. So yeah, keep those videos coming. It's going to be a big part of how we make rocket rewarding. Yeah, we're going to actually make that a rewarding experience. We want you to help build this public index because we really think the secret ingredient to an amazing consumer AI harness, a consumer AI, personal AI agent is going to be video, like one of the secret ingredients. So with the community, we're going to make that amazing. Yep.
Yeah. So how are you? I just want to get back to Jimothy because he's on my mind all the time. How is anyone else holding any Jimothy? Have you guys? I mean, it's too late now.
No, I think it's going to keep going. It's going to keep going.
No, but it's going to just. Well, I guess.
Well, we'll see. We'll
see. Actually, again, but not financial advice. But I would also pay attention to this. Here's a little tip because I am obsessed with cute animals online, and I will like toot my own horn. I did see the last few animals that went viral here. Yeah. But I didn't have the follow through to think about the token, so that's
Yeah.
It can only
so
be
it doesn't
so
mean
great.
anything.
So I will say, pay attention to this. I've been seeing talks that Jimothy might actually be female. And that her name is Jimberly.
Oh, I see.
So just pay attention. Maybe a Jimberly might.
I don't think that's going to be a thing, but yeah.
I don't think it's going to be a thing, but maybe.
But it is exciting to see, like, you do. This is more like what's fun about this is that it is when something goes viral. It's a lot of time it's a video, and I really think this is why video is a secret weapon or secret ingredient to a consumer AI harness. Or just a really rewarding experience because so much of video is the thread that that brings the real life to the digital. And if Rocket is blind to what's happening in real life because of all the video that we share in our personal lives or on our phones, then it will just never ever become the best most rewarding personal agent ever. And that's why video is really, really important. So I think this is a fun example because video is what made it viral. And if Rocket couldn't watch that video, had no idea what's going on. It could describe it to you like a robot, but when you can watch it with semantic search, it can actually get the vibe and it's like, oh, I see the video. This is cool. I get it. This is cute. It can get all that from the video. It's way more rich.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, we're just scratching the surface on all that stuff. So
yeah,
pretty cool.
Yeah. Anyway, that's a fun vertical. Stay tuned for next week when we discuss the next vertical, which you could use.
Okay.
Video semantic search. All right, and not just the video semantic search, AI can think about just about anything. It's as we say here in our tweet, it's model its own brain in a jar.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Futurama.
Yeah, exactly.
It can reason, it can plan, it can help build things with you. It can what is somebody I think was it Mander you said in the beginning of the stream. You want it to have you need eyes and arms, and it has all of
yeah. You basically the DPen is a DPen is like building a giant digital robot that can do problem solving in the digital world, and so it needs eyes, hands, ears, and feet. Like Rocket needs to literally be able to go to different websites and need to be able to click on things, tap things, watch things. If you can't do any of that, then it's just a brain. It kind of tells you what they're thinking and reason, but it's not very useful. And also. Thinking about AI can do something for you. People don't also want to just sit there and like manage your AI. I think that's what it feels like right now.
AI is definitely making more work.
Yeah, it's like more of a burden still on the
thing is,
yeah.
It's even harder to manage than real people because every time its context compacts, it loses so much of the context about like what you're doing and how you're doing it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like if you yell at me or I yell at you and I'm like, hey, bro.
Yeah,
we have years of history of working.
Yeah.
And we know exactly. What we mean. We can just 1 or 2 words.
Yeah.
With AI, it's amazing what it can do.
Yeah.
We're definitely not going back to not using it, but it can sometimes really be a lot of work to manage.
Exactly, and that's probably one of the biggest hurdles to make this go super mainstream is how do you give Rocket, how do you make the experience of giving Rocket enough context so that it has enough signal to deliver the right answer, offer, advice, whatever at the right moment where it doesn't bother you, but also anticipate your needs. Like all those phrases I just said are actually really hard to deliver on. And so you want like, you need to make that experience super rewarding. Like it's got to be fun to talk to Rocket. Also, just the fact that like giving you context guide you on some of the core things that most common issues people have, recurring tasks throughout your day or week that cause you pain because it basically costs you money or your time, and show that, wow, you know, those are the exact use cases of Rocket can blow your mind. You know, that's actually, this is how you do it. All we need is a little bit of context here. Let's get things going, small tasks, build up trust, and keep going that way. And I think that's where you get to a point where all of a sudden Rocket starts intuitively saying, hey, I know you have something going on this Friday, it's about to rain, so I just leave 30 minutes earlier. It'll say stuff like that over time as you give it more context, and it has the right signals to give you the right thing at the right moment. That's the vision. That's where we want to go. That's what's so exciting, because right now it's just not even there yet. You know, all AI is really reactive, and you feel like you're managing your AI. You don't ever feel like a great personal assistant is just works with you. You don't feel like you're really managing them. They get you. And that's where we want to go with Rocket too. Yeah.
And I think this comment here is like perfect timing, because as it's saying, I hope Rocket AI keeps a secret, and that is something that's so important for any personal agent, is to have discretion, to be able to, that you can trust, that can keep your well, lack of a better word, secrets, or keep your privacy. You trust it with your privacy.
Yeah, that's true, because. And we know this because we built two companies that privacy was really matters, and here too. So, of course, this is why we also already are working on local inference, and it works with the Android device where you can actually download a local model, ask it questions, and it goes nowhere. It's on the device. We know how to do we know how to bring encryption tools to consumer product in a very friendly way. But yeah, this is very important, and this is.
And that's why every Rocket runs in its own individualized sandbox. It's not, it's obviously those sandboxes run on generic infrastructure, but everybody's Rocket runs in its own contained little execution environment.
Cool.
All right, guys. Well, I think it's time for the big news.
Yeah.
The really, really big news that we are so freaking happy about.
Crazy.
Bum, bum. I'm surprised you're not going to do a sound effect.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Mr. Anytime to do it.
Boom.
Hallelujah. It was hallelujah. We are back.
Wow.
Well, it is for the pre-registration.
Yeah. So finally, we've been working on this for months. With the Web3 and AI stuff, it's just really hard to get approved. Yeah.
We've probably had, no joke, 100 back and forths with Apple over this.
Yeah.
Like maybe not literally 100, maybe only like 90, but way more than 50.
Yeah.
So many rounds of this.
We addressed all the things about earning rewards, the AI aspect of that, all these things that they're really sensitive about. The agents, the Web3 stuff, like really we're able to navigate exactly, like just work with them, and it's really tedious. But we finally got it done, and that means pre-registrations are live. It's a new listing. We're going to go live. It actually went live last night, so we are going to share the link. So everyone with the iOS device, you can now pre-register, which means by next week on the 29th, it will automatically install, and you'll get to be one of the first batch to get UpRock for the first time. And you should do this, because everyone who pre-registers, we have something special for you. We are working on a special iOS badge and boost for all the early backers and supporters on iOS.
What else does everybody who puts it on iOS get?
I mean, Rocket already.
They get Rocket.
They get Rocket.
As soon as it lands.
Rocket in your pocket.
No waiting to get turned on. You install it on iOS and sign in.
Yeah.
And you get
Rocket finally. Right away. So yeah, exactly. So we've been waiting for, now finally iOS community can do the QR code. Can participate in badges.
Not this week though.
Of course not this week. You have to have the app. But yeah, we have, so you have 1 week. Be early on this. So 1 week to sign up. Share that link with your friends and family. It's a pre-registration link, which is pretty cool. So once you do it, you're in. you'll be the first ones in, and you'll get the badge, and you'll be first to get Rocket on iOS. So super excited about this, guys, because it's been a long time, and so much of our community has been waiting for iOS to finally come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I've been waiting for iOS to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see, guys, why we're so excited about today. It's such a great day. We're here in San Francisco. We've got a big meeting coming up shortly. It's already in a great mood for that. We're in a wonderful mood yesterday because we have the iOS, and we're even better mood because we get to share it with you.
Yeah.
So it's a good.
It's a good start.
It's a good start.
Yeah.
So super excited about that. And you know what? I think let's celebrate with a QR code. Unfortunately, not if you're on iPhone yet, because it's not out yet. Public. But if you have an Android device, scan this QR code so you can check into the live stream. You'll get a boost that will last you for 1 week. This QR code, and actually let me get you the link as well, will last you, will be live for until 5:30 a.m. UTC. So if you are watching a recording of this and you're within that time, then don't worry, it's fine. You can still claim your front row badge. Here is the link if you don't want to follow a QR code, or if you are on a Seeker or Saga device, follow that link. I love this. Perfect. Roz, this is such perfect timing. Perfect, because he does look like Steve Jobs. And one more
No
thing.
turtleneck, but a hoodie's cool. Yeah.
A hoodie's cool.
I mean,
right?
I only saw this on my phone earlier, and I was like, oh, it's cool. It's a turtleneck. And now that I see it on the bigger screen, I guess it's
It's a nice hoodie.
not
Nice hoodie.
turtleneck.
But man, this is such a long
cool
time
dog.
coming. I can't believe how satisfying this is.
Yeah.
It's so satisfying to have it in there. Actually, and what's cool about the Rocket AI on the Android, we're already noticing a big impact on signups and installs, because we've upgraded all the screenshots and all the App Store, the Play Store descriptions, and actually increased it by like 20%. So it's people who are seeing it, the new messaging, they're resonating. The Rocket AI and the rewards and being able to do all the capabilities that it offers is obviously resonating. I've just started to see the numbers because it takes a few days from last week, but there was a spike, so that's awesome. And so we're really excited. It's really great to finally get iOS. Man, it's just been taking way too long. But,
Yeah.
All right.
No, I was so excited when I literally, no joke. I was at dinner last night when I saw the message, and I literally yelled in the middle of the restaurant. My wife was like, "Oh my God, what's going on?"
Like
And I
that.
showed her, and then she yelled.
Like
She knows how well she's heard me about this for months. So so this is a really big, exciting news for today.
Yeah, cool.
Yes, maybe we should have a celebratory drink later this afternoon.
Perhaps,
We'll see
possibly.
how the rest of this afternoon goes.
Yeah.
Who knows? The day is young. It could only maybe get even
The day's been a little rocky.
It's been up and down. Well, it's been mostly wonderful.
Okay.
It's just one elephant in the room, which I think probably we address right now.
Real quick. When will it be available? So the 29th. So you have 1 week. Pre-registration's open that. We should show the. Let's just put the link up. Why am I not doing that? That's crazy. Here's the link. Can't believe it. I thought it'd be in the deck or the pitch. Here you go. Crazy. Of course.
Yeah, so as a Spaceman says here, if you had the previous UpRock iOS app, this is not going to be an update. But it's a whole fiasco. But we essentially, at the end of the day, we had to make a new listing.
Yeah.
So this is a completely new listing. This is why you need to do the pre-registration.
Yeah. But this also means, so there's the link, but also means if you type UpRock in the App Store, we actually show up. Before it was delisted. So if you open the app, just go to App Store, type UpRock, the listing will be there. Or I'll say something like register or something like that. And then you're in the program. By next week on the 29th, it will when we publish the update, you will automatically get it. It will auto install. So that is when
you hit get.
Yeah, when you hit get. So press the get button. That's all you got to do. And then you're part of the pre-early registration. So how do we do in the UpRock community? We love supporting and rewarding early backers. So this is why sign up for the pre-registration. You got 1 week to do this. Send that link that I just shared in the chat to your friends and family. Get people involved. We're going to do big things with iOS, and it's been a long time coming. But you got 1 week. Okay, so if you're watching the stream, you have no excuse. You got an iOS device. Click that link. Press get. You're in the program. Okay.
We'll have something special for you guys thank
Yeah.
you for your patience.
Yeah, and Miranda, yes, exactly like Rick Ross.
What is it? Oh, have both phones like Rick Ross.
Yeah. Every day I'm hustling.
No. There's the other
Which one?
one. He's like a guest on whoever's song about like two phones.
Oh, 2 phones. Yeah.
Jesus, why am I the one who knows that?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't really know. I
I'm
don't
the
think
least
I know
cool
this
of all of us,
song.
but anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I do like show tunes, so.
Oh,
there's
thank you.
that.
You're like, I know. You are the least cool. Thank you.
Okay. Well, okay, guys. So excited about that. And again, this is your QR code. If you are on Android, this will, soon this will apply to both Android and iOS.
Yeah.
But if you are on an Android device, you can scan that QR code that checks you into the live stream for this week, and you'll get a boost that will last you for 7 days. If you're seeing a 404 page, that's because you're not on an Android device. Sometimes it happens when people are just following this and they're going to opening the browser. Or it could also mean that you are on a Seeker or Saga, which means that you should follow this link instead of the QR code. All right.
Cool. Okay.
All right. I said we had to do a hard stop at 11 o'clock, and that continues to be true. However, right before we started this live stream, something happened, and so we said we would address it.
Right.
Some questions
So,
came up.
Yeah.
in a nutshell, I think we mentioned this before, and we've been working with this, but one of the early pre-buyers, one of the funds that bought UpRock tokens, liquidated, 6 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Well,
We had an early fund, actually. Yeah, because we're vesting in right now.
We aren't sure exactly what's going on with this, but we think that one of two different things happened. We had been talking to the fund. We had made them, they had sold some of our tokens. We had made them a very fair offer to buy back those tokens off the market. We were in the process of talking with them, and then without saying anything, there was a big sale. So we're not sure whether they just woke up today and decided that they didn't want to keep talking with us, and sold all their tokens, because they didn't just sell their UpRock tokens, they sold a bunch of their other tokens, which in fairness, we knew they had to do because they were liquidating. But
it's a
we
fund
were
that
expecting
this fund failed basically, and
and so they had to get rid of their tokens.
Yeah.
So we were working with that, and so we don't know whether they just decided to do it all in one day and get the least possible money for their tokens, in which case, I guess that's what they wanted to do. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
By which I mean not good job at all. I mean, if they'd even just sold it over the course of a few days, they would have gotten a lot more, but whatever. Or, the fact that literally within the matter of minutes, they sold literally all the tokens they own. We don't know if maybe there was a hack or something, because that is, even for people who are selling as fast as possible, I assume people aren't quite that rip-raring to lose money.
Yeah.
So maybe they got hacked and
yeah, it just seems.
If our question was like, this one was like, why are they doing that?
Well, I mean, like literally, why sell
like,
everything in their wallet within 10 minutes? Unless they were just like, nah, we're done. Today's the day. I don't know. So we don't know. They haven't said anything to us yet.
Yeah.
But we were, as recently as 2 days ago, had a conversation with them about continuing to buy back these tokens. So they never said anything to us. So we don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So we do know this. They were an early buyer. They had the tokens.
Yeah.
They sold them all. That's their right.
It's not just
they sold them all for the least possible money, so that's also their right to make bad business decisions.
Yeah.
Like let's put it this way: for the community, the overall impact on the community would have been the least if they had taken us up on the offer to buy them back directly. And we made this not from our company funds, but from our personal funds to buy them back directly. They didn't take us up on that, apparently. So this is the second best option for the community. I know it doesn't feel that way because it was one big sale, but the fact that they sold them so quickly means that they got the least possible money for them, which means that they took the least possible money out of the ecosystem.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Yeah,
that's how that goes.
Yeah.
Well, so we'll find out. We're doing some more digging and reaching out to them to see what's going on. And that's all we know. We know what you know now, or you know what we know at the moment.
Yep. So that doesn't stop our resolve. That doesn't stop our momentum. We're still building. This is the best thing we can do to continue to make UpRock grow and get Rocket AI out there and all that stuff. So yeah, this is just, those guys failed, and that's unfortunately, great investors are supposed to funds. I mean, are supposed to back you to they ride or die. That's the whole point, and they all say that they do. Unfortunately, these guys hurt a lot their own community, and it's like Max said. If you look at the wallet, they actually dumped on several other projects.
But this is assuming also that they did do that and they weren't hacked. So we just don't know that part yet.
I feel like it's being a little generous. I feel like they're doing some kind of fire sale, and they just screwed over a lot of people.
Either way, let me put it this way. I was so excited to be riding in a self-driving Tesla, and this happened while I was doing that, and that really harshed up my mellow. So either way, I'm pissed at somebody, either the hacker or these guys.
Yeah,
but we'll see. We're going to find out more. But broadly speaking, we think this was all of the UpRock tokens that they held. And because they had sold some previously, and when we add them all up, it's very, very close to the total amount that they held. And we'll find out. We'll obviously tell the community when we know more. That's why we've been holding off just a little bit on maybe naming and shaming, or maybe even just saying exactly who it was, because we don't know if it was a hack. I mean, again, even if they decided that they really had to fully liquidate everything today, it seems strange to do it in single individual transactions. That's just foolish. I mean, you can't, if you go to the aggregator and try to do that transaction, it tells you not to. So we'll see.
We'll see.
Well,
anyway, that's not going to bring us down, because we're team silver lining. We are in the Bay. We're in the tech hub.
I even see the sun coming out through the window.
It's a beautiful view here. Like, I'm getting goosebumps. We're in an amazing place. We're in the home of Apple, close to the home of Apple. We're in the Apple App Store again. We have a wonderful meeting coming up, and the three of us are together.
We're here to make some. So we're here to make some deals. Rocket AI is growing. All our numbers are growing. And so folks who are into token by token, of course, we are going to work our best to resolve this. And that's what we do as a team. We never give up. We never, ever give up. We've worked on products for 20 years together, and they never are easy. They've all succeeded. At the end of the day, all our startups have all succeeded because we just never give up. And so this is where we're at. But the numbers are great. We've had 8,000 people on Rocket use it. We generates over 1 billion token in usage per day.
Yes, really,
that's amazing.
2 billion.
Almost 2 billion now. Our conversion rates in the app stores, the messaging is resonating. So more and more people are coming in, actually still earning a token through the Android store. iOS is finally just gearing up now. So a lot of great things. We're going to continue. We don't give up. And that's, I think, the best way to end it, because we do got to go. Because we got actual meetings to do that can actually impact this community in a positive way. So we have to prepare for that.
I also want to say this about that token. Yes, this does mean more. It's time to buy.
It's on a discount, guys.
It's on discount.
It's on discount.
And here's the thing about resilience. There are two things that are going to survive the nuclear holocaust. That's cockroaches and this team.
yes.
We're not a joke. Hill.
Yeah, we've done this before. Not our first rodeo, folks. So so we thank you so much, for sticking with us, guys. And on iOS, if you've been watching and you're unable to participate really with the app yet, really click that link, press the get button, give us early feedback. We want to we're going to make it the best personal agent ever and most rewarding program ever, and reward you at the same time. Okay. So you want to sign us off?
Just one last thing. You'll get anybody who's got Mac hardware Macs, the ARM-based Macs is going to get another update in a couple of days, just improving support for the ARM hardware. Not any really new features, just improving the performance a little bit. So with that, I think I desperately need a coffee before I put my suit on. Hey, we'll post a picture for the community later. I'm going to be wearing a sport coat.
Nice.
They're going to make me. See, that's why they're sitting on either side, so I can't run away without putting on a sport coat. And probably take this hat off. With that, everyone, thank you so much for spending your Thursday with us. We really appreciate it. We genuinely do. And thanks for sticking with the community. Thanks for staying out there. It's funny. Many days, nothing happens. And then sometimes there are these big days in the history of a company where it's lots of things happen. Strange, it's happened before. Lots of good things, lots of bad things. They always happen on the same day. It's not even like you get the bad day and the good day, but they just all happen.
That's so true.
So this actually makes me feel good about the next meeting we're going into. This is a big day. This is a big
It's so true. It's
a big community.
Always happens like that.
We will have an after action next week. We'll let you know how the rest of this day went.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you very much, everyone. See you next week.
All right. We're going to put on the, you got the song, Jen?
Oh,
Let's do the outro one.
Can you pick it? I forgot where it is. Almost by here.
It's going to be Good Boy Rocket.
Good Boy Rocket.
All right, let's.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye,
Cheers.
everyone.
Good boy rocket. Just a small gold dog living in the internet, built with rocket paws and a fire in his eyes. UpRock found a moonshot dream, smoked cigars and drank caffeine, built a good boy legend line by line. Late nights, bright screens, chasing down the signal. Every bug, another mountain they would climb. Then the fuel engine started roaring, rocket stretched and hit the morning. Now he's running everywhere online. On every laptop, every phone, in the cloud and on your own. Local brain and global heart alive. Rockets blasting off and taking flight. Balls on the wire, eyes in the light. Fetching truth from the noise tonight for every user, every time. Rockets blasting off and taking flight. From the edge to the cloud he'll go. Millions of devices calling. Good boy rocket, fetch and roll. Yeah. 2 long years with the engines burning. 2 long years just aiming at the moon. Starter parts and coffee cups, every setback powered up till the whole world heard that fuel engine boom. Now he runs where the people need him, in the browser data center and on the phone. Local inference in motion, crossing every digital ocean. But he still knows how to bring the data home on every laptop, every phone, in the cloud and on your own. Local brain and global heart alive. Rockets blasting off and taking flight. Paws on the wire, eyes in the light. Fetching truth from the noise tonight for every user, every time. Rockets blasting off and taking flight. From the edge to the cloud he'll go. Millions of devices calling. Good boy rocket, fetch and roll. Bring it down, then build. When the network feels lonely and the night is running long, there's a golden dog still working, fetching answers until dawn. For the users, for the builders, for the ones who held the line, for the whole UpRock community, rockets running right on time. Oh yeah! So raise it up for the moonshot. rockets taking flight.